Justine's very kindly agreed to chat to us a little bit about her work experience or job shadowing. Justine, you had a very, very interesting time. What made you decide to do job shadowing?
We were given it as part of our LO syllabus, and it was an exercise 4 days allocated out of the school timetable, where we were given 2 days of the holidays and 2 days of school time to go and do work experience. So we had to organize it, and we had to follow the careers manual, the job shadowing part, and we had to do the reflections and the interview skills and all of that involved in the job shadowing. And then we basically had to make up a report based on the job shadowing booklet, and when we came back from our job shadowing we were marked on it. So we all had to go off for the 4 days and organize job shadowing.
And how did you feel about that? Was it something you were looking forward to and something you wanted to do? No, okay.
I was actually quite keen for a 4-day holiday, and I just go for 2 hours of work experience every day and,
Relax a bit.
Yes.
Take it easy.
But we ended up organizing, one of my options for after school was medicine. And we ended up organizing that I'd go to Gray's Hospital for 4 days, and I'd start in the pediatric ward and work my way into the neuro ward. And on the first day, I lasted about an hour and I fainted. Watching someone put a drip into a little baby, which isn't too hectic, so I should have taken that as the sign, but no, I persevered. And 4 hours later, I fainted again. So my mom had to come fetch me. I ended up having a migraine the rest of the day, and that was my work experience done for the day. And we decided I wasn't going back to Gray's. So it actually was a really worthwhile experience because ruled medicine out completely.
And it saved you years and years of studying in the wrong field if you decided it definitely wasn't for you.
Yeah.
And so you said that before, you really didn't feel like this. I think a lot of scholars understand where you're coming from. Yes, please bring on that 4-day holiday. And now looking back on it now, what are your thoughts and feelings?
Well, what I ended up doing was it was really worthwhile because after deciding that I didn't want to do medicine and, realizing that this actually wasn't a joke, I decided to go and organize my own work experience in Matric. So in the June holidays, I went to Sasolburg and I went to Natref and I checked out chemical engineering, which I'm really interested in. And that was so worthwhile. I absolutely loved it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That's really interesting. So just to summarize, you went for the medical route, you took a look at it, decided this definitely wasn't for you. No. And do you think you could have come to that realization without having done the job shadow experience? Okay.
Not at all.
So it really was valuable.
Yeah.
And is there any additional advice that there's lots of scholars that will be watching this in grade 11, going into their job shadowing experience, is there any advice that you would like to give them?
Basically, I think just take it seriously. It really is such an amazing opportunity that the school actually give you time off to do it. And so really it helps so much. I mean, it's a big decision deciding what you want to study and you're determining what you're going to do for the next 4 years. So take it seriously. I mean, I was one of the people who thought it would be a joke and I benefited so much from it.
Thanks so much, Justine.